Taurus. What's going on, Taurus? Taurus, my bulls. What's going on, Taurus? My bull heads. What's going on? Come in, get your coffees and teas, and come join me for a live reading, okay? Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, okay? Make sure you got your notification bell on to get these messages on time, okay? These messages will not be time consuming, okay? And you know what? I keep doing these readings for Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. I need to do, who did I not do? The fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So we're going to do Cancer's reading tonight, okay? I'm in the mood. I'm sparkle strike up my ass. And I'm going to do these readings for you all, okay? So right now, let's focus on Taurus. Tell me about Taurus. What's going on with Taurus? You could be practicing, doing research, okay? You could be researching something. Y'all, I was in that energy the other day, and I was researching a lot, okay? So, or I was like, I don't know, some of you guys could be spiritual investigators too, okay? So some of you all could be like snooping out something, but not saying nothing, but snooping it out, okay? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Ugh. My stomach hurt. Like, I don't know, my stomach just hurting. Ooh. Oh. Okay, y'all. Yesterday, I want to give you guys insight. Okay. Yesterday, well, last night, in the middle of the night, I woke up with the same pain in my stomach. Oh gosh, I'm getting real irritated. I don't like. I'm hurting y'all. So last night I did a reading. I didn't do a reading last night. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get out what I experienced last night. So last night I went through this phase where I woke up with pain in my stomach, but when I woke up, I noticed I had to use the restroom. Okay, and I was like, why? I feel like if I get up, I'm gonna hurt. And then before I even got up, when I first got up the first time to use the restroom, I heard she gonna be mad. And I said, the devil is a lie. I'm not gonna hold your anger for nobody. I'm not gonna hold your anger for you. I said, you gonna be mad. And it's like every time I go to the bathroom, she try to telepathically say shit to me while I go to the restroom to make it seem like it's the people next door. Yeah, like that's just retarded shit. Like that's how much that my phone just went off. That's how much a person focuses on you. Okay? Just be mindful of that. That means this person's obsessed with your energy. Okay? Because something's over with. Someone don't want something to be over with. People have already been exposed. It's have gone to the point where family that involved in these organized crimes are coming up and showing up in your on your profile pages. They were showing up on mine. I damn near wanted to take all the evidence and the proof of these people popping up on my FYP page, on my Facebook page, and expose them. I had no sympathy for them. You dogged the shit out of me. And then try to play that shit off. How disrespectful. Yeah, confirmation. Okay, so moving forward, what I was going to say. So into this situation, I woke up the first, that I just told you about me waking up the first time. So the second time I woke up to use the restroom, because I don't know why, but at night I'm drinking water. I'm drinking water during the night. And at 7, 6 o'clock, I need to stop drinking water because I get up all night and pee pee. Okay? 3 or 4 times and use the restroom. And so when I got up the second time, I feel like it's to say if I was going to get up, I was going to start hurting. And I'm like, why am I hurting? You know? And I'm going to say this. I heard a reader say, what did she say? How did she say that? Like when you're breaking attachments, or you're breaking strings, or you could be setting boundaries or something in that nature. But she's mostly like setting like ties, or setting not boundaries, but cutting ties, or breaking free from things that no longer involve with you. And I said, okay. So she said sometimes they would hurt. It will be like a hurt, like I guess like a hurt and pain. But I didn't see that like that. But I'm guessing so. So I didn't. I'm gonna say this, y'all. First thing I thought about was my sexual wounds being wounded, like my wounds are being under attack. That's the truth. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I've been using the yoni egg, and I'm gonna tell you something. The yoni egg been rejecting my body. It's been rejecting me, and I didn't force it. But when I went back and insert the yoni egg again, it stayed. I'm like, okay, fine. When you're making out or having intercourse, it's gonna reject. But when you don't, it's supposed to accept. Okay, and if it don't accept the body, that means you need to take it out. That means you need to relax the body muscles, or you need to exercise those muscles. Okay, because those muscles are either intense or loose or something in that nature. Okay. Oh. Anyway, um and due to this situation, I was up damn near for about 45 minutes. I'm gonna tell you, about 45 minutes I'm up. So I'm telepathically hearing my person in my ear. I heard numbers. And the first thing I tap in and I say, numbers. And I said, oh, the CIA numbers. It's the universal code numbers. Okay? And I go and I look up the CIA code numbers of pain. And I kept saying the number. I said it in my mind, and I was relaxing my body, and I was releasing the energy. I was releasing it. And as the more I focused on releasing the energy, I could hear them in my energy, like laughing, making fun of me. And I even called for my grandfather. I even talked to the divine. Like I'm talking to the divine, like, hold on, wait a minute. I'm hurt. Y'all need to come see about me because spiritual births, excuse me. Spiritual births. So I'm like, divine, y'all need to come check on me. I'm hurting. I don't know where this pain coming from, but this is a pain I felt before. So this is not an unfamiliar pain. This is a awareness pain. You know what type of pain this is. I need you to protect me from this type of pain. Okay? And I'm telling them that, I'm perfectly talking, and it seemed like they didn't hear me. And I heard that word numbers, and I said, okay. And in the back of my mind, I still want to be like, like mad, upset, at that person, because you let that person in. That's how I felt. But anyway, I end up doing the number, and next thing you know, I felt like the pain was being pulled away from me. I don't know. It was just, I just felt it. And then I'm gonna lie, y'all. It's like when I was releasing the pain, it's like my cooter started hurting. Like, oh my. That's why I say it was my wounds. They was attacking my sexual wounds. Okay, but remember, y'all, I had been saying that they were pulling my sexual energy, my life force energy. So they couldn't keep doing that. I reported it to in the ethers. I reported it. I even told my papa, like spiritually, yes, protect me from that. You have no. I'm not giving you consent to do that. Now that's going towards rape. You're raping me. So it went from that, y'all, to me prevailing that, and I'm like, they're attacking my wounds. And that happened to me when I lived out of town. They did the same thing. Okay, they were attacking my wounds. Okay, so it went from them attacking my wounds to me acting, how to say this, me actually going to this place of position where I end up, how would I say this? I end up like walking in the house, but I couldn't really walk. I can remember I see me walking to the bathroom, and I was leaned over and I'm hollering and screaming, but I felt like I was in a house fire. I ain't gonna lie, like I was in a house fire, and I just kept coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing. And I saw a fireman come to my door. Yeah, he came to my fucking door. He sure did. And he was looking like he was looking for some fire. Like as to say, is it smoke here? Or he was caught, like did some type of spell work and brought smoke in or something like that. But that night, and I looked back and looked at my cameras, I said they cast a spell. He brought a spell towards my door. And it's like he brought in the fire. But it was a spiritual fire, like I was caught up in the fire. Like, so you know how somebody try to predict your death? That's how I've seen, like somebody was predicting somebody's death. That somebody be burnt up in a fire. That could have been somebody's plot to set your house on fire or to set you on fire in the house. Okay, that shit crazy. Cause I really did endure that. And I honestly, I damn near was close to call the fire department. Okay, cause I didn't understand why I was coughing. Okay, and then after a while, I calmed down and y'all, I went pooped. I went pooped. I ain't gonna lie. Like after I pooped, I felt so much better. Like my stomach went down. I stopped hurting. I laid down, was finally able to get some rest. Okay, and this was when I was living at Rosedale Apartments in Fort Worth. The apartments where I was in that contract with that dude at Floyd Harmon. Yeah. So it's like every time I prevail, they prevail more shit that they did. Yeah. They're trying to control the outcome. But see, how would I say this? It's not like I never spoke on it. It's just, it was a lot of shit that was done. It was a lot of shit that they did. A lot. I want to know when they're going to tell me who cut up my clothes. Who put that hole in my air mattresses. Yeah, they put holes in my shit. Who came in there and was putting food in there. See, that's the shit that they don't talk about. That's the shit that they ain't going to say. Who put that shit in my food. Moving forward, I call all my energy back. From every person, place, or thing where I left it, you do not have no consent to use my vitality against me, and I call my power back, knowingly and unknowingly. Okay? Call all that back. Show me the cards I need to see for Taurus. Oh. Something about your destiny, your roads. The path. It say playing where you want to be. This came out for the collectives. Okay, and it's coming out again. Yeah, the same cards are trying to fall out that I just that I just took out, and it says home and community. Just the card that just flipped over in my hand. So I'm going to take this card. Okay. It says change your environment. Yeah, because you can honestly see that people in the community set you up. And everybody had to fulfill themselves what role they played. If you've been watching my readings, that's exactly what happened. They tapped in my phone again. Because they know what's going on. They know what they're doing. They're trying to start chaos and confusion. That shit got reported. Yeah, spiritual worker. Okay. You are a light worker. That shit speaks for itself. That means that you protected. Okay? When that type of energy, and it says power. Yeah, it says you have the power to take back control over your, I guess that's life or purpose. Yeah, you have the control to take over your life. You could be actually sitting in your throne, or sitting on your throne, your spiritual throne. Okay? And I was just saying how I need to meditate. So, while you meditating, something's gonna be revealed to you. Okay? You're gonna I saw the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, this is what I saw. Something's gonna balance out for you. Okay, some of you all need to meditate, alchemize the energy. Okay, so whatever just transpired, alchemize it to work for you. So whatever setup or plot, just build up your energy for what's to come. Okay, that's how you work this shit out. That's how I've been doing it. Okay, for real, I've alchemized everything, and I'm going to alchemize what just transpired. So if you guys watch the first three readings, you will see where I had to expose what happened with the third party, with my energy. I don't know. I guess somebody threw some type of energy towards me or whatnot, or what have you, to my energy or whatever. And the dark witch was in my energy. And the lady got pissed off, and she said she wanted her lick back from what that lady did, and try to get that lady like fighting somebody. Like I don't do that. And I'm not holding no. And then it's like you were being messy about it. Telepathically telling me, hold my vision. The fuck I'm gonna hold a vision for? That ain't got nothing to do with me. You see how people try to spiritually involve you in somebody else's bullshit? That's crazy. And then telling me I'm gonna pay you. Nah, bitch, keep your. I don't want no dirty money. If it ain't from the divine, I don't want shit from no witch. And I mean that. I want what's mine. Hell, I'm gonna pay me no shut up money to jump for somebody to get hurt. And then if something happened to that person, then I must be sitting here with that. Man, you got me messed up. Fuck around like that. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. Woo, that shit kind of pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a bad spirit. I'm a good person. I don't play that shit. Okay, so let's figure out what's going on with destiny. Or your detour, your roads, your path, which way you gonna go. Detour. Let's see. Show me the cards I need to see for this message, please. For Taurus. We got the Star card coming out in reverse. We got the Sun card. Some light being shined down on some eastern stars, okay? About something about your road blockages or blocking your roads. It says plan where you want to be. Okay, so someone could have broken some type of spiritual law. I'm getting like your roads. Okay, so someone could have something was brought to the light about somebody attacking your roads or blocking your roads. I'm looking at my card and I'm noticing this thing got a little black little symbol on. I don't know what that is on his head. Like it looked like a unicorn. Okay, let's see. Tell me more here. Okay, that's too many. I got the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. God damn. We got the Page of Cups coming out in the upright. We got the Wheel of World card in the reverse. So it's something about somebody's. I'm getting like every like every cycle you complete, someone was always there in that completion of the cycle, and they started a cycle over every time. So something's ending with someone trying to control your cycle or your endings or completions. Someone could have been trying to take credit for it and saying that, oh, that you don't deserve to get to this level, or you're not deserving of whatever this is. And the universe could see that someone was breaking laws. This could be some type of Eastern stars doing this, because someone could have wanted you to have their child. Okay, there's a child involved, or there's a child that's being born. Okay, and someone could be doing some type of womb magic. Okay, the sun talks about the right eye, if I'm not mistaken, is the yang eye. Okay, so yang is male, yin is man. Okay, so some this man could want a child with you. Okay, something about a child. Someone knows about a child here in the situation, and someone don't want something to end. Someone's trying to complete something here. Okay, I don't know where the fuck that came from, but what? Tell me about this home and community. Someone wants you to have a child, because this person could be in type of some type of there's some plans or something. Plan where you want to be. And then you know what too? Oh, y'all, look at here. God damn it. Is this man in my energy? Y'all, cause I ain't gonna lie. When I was going through that pain, I heard this thought come through my mind. It was like, yeah, you want to have a home birth, huh? And I kept picturing. I kept picturing myself like, um, I don't know. I sit a certain way when I'm hurting. I always sit a certain way. I sit with my butt in the air. I don't know, in my feet on my knees, like not my feet on my knees, my elbows. I can't even talk right, y'all. Look the heck. Let me calm down. So I put my knees in the couch and I sit with my butt up, and that's when I'm hurting. I'm having some type of pain. I sit like I get like that. I fell asleep like that. That's just how much I was hurting. And so when I had that experience um last night, I sat like that. And when I sat like that, I'm like, okay, let me get calm, whatever. Let me be cool. Let me try to balance out the energies or whatnot or what have you. So I'm feeling the pain, and I'm like, okay, is this gonna work? And it was like, no, because the pain wasn't where I had the pain at in the first beginning when I was in the pain. And I'm talking about when I first had the experience of when I was pregnant with my child. So that pain wasn't like that. So it's a different type of pain. That's how I knew that they were still doing the same thing. They were attacking my sexual they were attacking my wounds. Okay, just it is what it is. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. They're attacking my wounds, and so I end up getting on my knees or whatnot or whatever, and do my butt out. Okay, and I heard that little saying, and in the back of my mind, I was listening to how those ladies were playing music um in their birth. They were giving birth, and the ladies was playing meditation, and the man was like had their like holding their back, and they were like pressing their two thumbs on their back, on their spine. Okay, because that's where the pain hits at right there, and that's where it release a lot of the I want to say attractions, but I call it too. You could say false Braxton Hicks, because that's what I was going through when I was pregnant, and I used to sit like that. I was fake labor pains, but yeah. So I'm like I'm a conqueror. Like I could go through that. Like what the hell? Like somebody, like a person. a person try to challenge you in a place, in the position, so to like set shop on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people just really cruel. They don't have nothing else to do, so they try to figure out your whole life path purpose. Okay, and you out here being you really a spiritual light worker, like you really put in the spiritual work, and someone disrespecting you for being who you are. Okay, they can't respect you, and you know let the divine handle what don't respect you. Moving forward, what's change in community? The Three of Cups coming out. So be mindful if you guys celebrating something or celebrating someone or partying or drinking or something like that. Be mindful in the community. There's a Fool card. Because people gonna just, you know, things get wild when you drink, okay? And you having fun and you party. And how would I say? Something in this situation is gonna end up. Let me see. Let me get one more card. Someone's gonna be end up taking a risk, okay? Someone can actually drink too much and could take risk like driving home while they're intoxicated, you know, being under wheel, not paying attention. So be mindful if you're drinking and driving. And this the weekend, like for real. Like I don't advise you to drink and drive. Okay. That's the death card, the devil in reverse. So someone can't control someone. Okay, someone could be trying to control a third party situation about a home in the community. That's what I'm getting to. Someone's trying to control a third party situation involving a community. So there is someone that's trying to that could be partying. Yeah, someone could be drinking or something. What's a spiritual worker? Let's see before I tap into this message. Tell me about spiritual worker. About the Five of Wands in reverse. So someone's trying to block it out. Okay, they're trying to block out your path or your road. And I'm getting to your path been unblocked. It's not in reverse. So something's been unblocked. It says you are a light worker. Open your heart to receive. Yeah, so something about your heart place. So if you're going to meditate, focus on your heart place. Wear green, okay? Because someone knows like the colors that they use. Like I'm going to say this. I had someone gave me a bed, all right, a box spring, and it had a green piece of wood on it. It was green, and I kept listening to these readers, and they was like, check your mattress, your box spring, they might have a pentagon under there, da da da. And I'm like I don't even have a mattress, but I got a box spring. But who's gonna put something under there? Ain't nobody doing all that. So it kept lingering me not to do it. So I was like, let me go up in here and go check this thing today. And something kept pulling me not to do it. I'm like, no, I'm gonna check this shit. What the fuck is this? You know, like, and I check it, and when I check the thing, I'm on live. I'm on screen. I'm letting y'all see. Y'all, I pull that shit back. That whole thing had the green piece of wood on it. And I put the green, I put that shit out to the street, to the dumpster, in front of the dumpster. And I put the black little I guess the covering, I put it right in the inside of it. And I said, I'm not thinking like, you know, like they're trying to attack my heart place. I'm not thinking like that. The first thing I thought about was them trying to harm my child. You know, I just thought like that because that's the next thing that's dear to my heart. You know what I mean? And, you know, when people do spell work on you, you're not thinking like how they thinking. You know what I mean? But do divine timing with spiritual worker, it will prevail. And what we clarify, spiritual worker, you're being spiritual enlightened to the bullshit, okay? Meaning that you highly protected. You awaken to whatever it is, but these people had to reveal themselves. Everyone, because they were under investigation. Everybody had to reveal themselves for whatever part they played in. Some of these people didn't know that they were under investigation until they got involved and they took this change. Okay? And whatever it was that they were trying to come up against you with, whether that's blocking your gifts or blocking your psyche, that shit's been unblocked. Yeah, Six of Swords. Six of Swords came out in the upright, so you're moving forward. You're moving up a spiritual rank, the Emperor, but you came out in reverse. But no, we're going to get to the bottom of it. We Tauruses, so we're going to get to the moon card, the hidden secret or agenda if it's to be revealed. Something about your prayer line, the Four Swords, okay? And judgment. Yeah, somebody under harsh judgment and they hiding it. And they still doing things as though they're not under judgment. Okay, that's the facade. Okay. So let's tap with this energy first. I want to see what this is with spiritual worker. What's the Five of Wands in reverse, the Six of Swords in the upright with the Emperor in reverse? What the heck?
This card combination suggests a transition away from a rigid situation, but is currently blocked by conflict or power struggles. You're trying to move forward, but need to resolve disagreements and release any controlling behaviors.
Yeah. So someone's doing things trying to control you from moving on, but you're moving on. It's like while you're making progress, spiritual progress, someone's trying to prevail like you're not making spiritual progress. But it's like while you making spiritual progress, they have no say so in you moving on or moving forward. And someone's still trying to make it prevail or see that you're in agreement with something or you working with someone. Like it's a delusion because they have no control over you. They trying to force control over you by using neighbors. It says change your community. Okay? So they're using people to control a situation surrounding you, whether that's this person being in this energy of the Five of Wands being upright, trying to bring chaos and confusion. Okay? Because when I did the card was up in the upright. I said reverse, but it did it in the upright. So I'm gonna clarify again to make sure I'm channeling what is okay. But someone could be trying to bring chaos because they can't control your ascension. They're trying to control how you ascend. Okay, and it's blocked. Okay, it says playing where you want to be. The divine is telling you you're free to move on, but you're starting in the spiritual realm. I'm gonna say this: when you start going to a spiritual enlightenment or any type of spiritual awakening, you know to start something spiritually wise. Whether you pitching yourself in a new house, whether you're pitching yourself with big money to purchase a brand new house, like all these things is spirit. And you have to bring it to the spiritual realm first. Because we're already rich in fortune and spirit. So that shit is about to prevail in the reality. Because some people want you in a struggle. They want you to keep struggling. And the divine is like, no. This person have put the work in. This person has. We see it. Y'all see it. We're not gonna hide this person work. We're not gonna hide this person. You can't take credit for whatever somebody's doing. And somebody's trying to do that, okay? And it's just not working. What's the Five of Wands in the reverse? With the Six of Swords.
The Five of Wands.
What's the Five of Wands reverse with the Six of Swords in the upright with the Emperor in the reverse?
This card combination suggests moving away from conflict and stress, finding emotional clarity. It also indicates a shift in authority, requiring you to set new internal boundaries.
It gave me the Emperor, not the Empress. Talking about the Five of Wands in reverse, Six of Swords in upright, the Empress in reverse.
These tarot cards show a path from conflict to self-care. The Five of Wands in reverse, the Six of Swords upright, and the Empress reversed suggest moving away from past issues, but needing inner nurturing to heal and find your strength.
Yeah, that sounds like more, because the Empress is the healer. Okay, it is the healer. Someone could have been trying to block you from being a spiritual worker. Okay, meaning, but this is past energy. That's why the Five of Wands is in reverse, because you're working on your spiritual self. Okay, so whatever that's being played out is being revealed. Okay, and it's an ending. It's an instant ending. It's an ended block, a blockage. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this: these people need you to give a reaction. These people need you to feed into what's going on, and it's a no. Okay, you know, to prevail something and move on from it, versus someone's trying to harvest your energy or gain something from your energy or hinder or block something from your energy. Is not working. Someone's gonna get caught up in a position where they can't get themselves out of, and they're gonna try to involve you in whatever's going around in your community, and it's under investigation. It's in the north. They're watching you. They're watching your page too. They know someone's doing something intentionally. They know that they breaking spiritual laws. They're not slick at it. Okay, they're not. Okay, moving forward. So tell me about this Five of Wands in reverse. Why does this person in the Five of Wands is in reverse with the Emperor? The Page of Swords in reverse. So this is giving like some type of very young childish energy, very pettiness. Okay, they're just trying to block out something here of you being a light worker. Okay, but see what's going on. That's why the Five of Wands is reversed. Okay, for some of y'all, this could have happened where someone was blocking out your ascension, trying to control how far you go spiritually. And I feel like the more somebody attack you, the more your spiritual ranking go up. The more you alchemize the energy, is something balanced out for you, and to give you more justice. So they really pushing you. Every time they attack you or try to do something towards you, I'm gonna tell you what happened. What end up happening? These people end up breaking through. You end up alchemizing and breaking through another spiritual gift. They help you open up your spiritual gifts. Okay, they don't even see it. And this is too why the attacks could have slowed down. Okay, because you would start to alchemize. Even when, I'm gonna say this, when I was being attacked by my person that was projecting pain to my heart, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I got up, I meditated, I cried out, I prayed, whatever. I burped the mess up. It passed, whatnot, what have you. I drank water, I drowned the energy, and I started working with my powers. I didn't even know I had powers. I started working with it. I started posting it on live, and I explained how it happened. Ain't nothing changed. It still can keep happening. And again, too, someone is abusing their power. When people abuse their power of authority, what's going to hurt so bad and so much truth is going to stand out, you're going to gain their power. You're going to gain that person's power. I'm trying to tell you something. I hope y'all listening. That shit happens like that. Anybody know about attacking the chosen? It always balance out for a chosen one. The chosen ones, you're in that energy. When you abuse your powers get stripped from you. You either go to spiritual jail or they strip your powers. And if you're in spiritual jail, still doing spirit work on somebody, they're going to strip your shit. They're going to take that. Especially if you're messing with a chosen one, they're going to strip your power. And that chosen one going to have your power. Google it. Go Google. Go to another high priestess, a musician, and they'll tell you that person ain't attacking you. They ain't doing no spell work on you. That's pure clarity. We got the Six of Swords coming out again. Six, we just clarified the Five of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Emperor. That's you leaving from a difficult situation. You've been passing it. It's like to say, oh, that's conflict. And it's like, oh, okay. I fly on. I move on. Yeah. It's like you're looking at the conflict and you're rocking past it. You're moving past it. You're floating past it. Okay. There's a gateway of abundant flow. Okay. You're opening a gateway to your destiny by meditating, by being a spiritual worker. You're enlightened. That it is what it is. You're enlightened to what's going on. And you can know how to alchemize really good. If you under attack, alchemize, that's just about all you need to know. Okay? Alchemize. If you can alchemize, you can see things coming together. It's coming together. It's working out. Okay? Let's clarify this. What's the Six of Swords? Clarify what the Five of Wands in reverse with the Six of Swords in the upright with the Page of Swords in the reverse.
The Six of Swords suggests you're seeking calmer waters and a move forward. Though you're still struggling to leave behind past conflicts and drama.
See, this could be this fire sign. There's a fire sign involved. Okay, this could be the fire sign that's trying to block you from moving forward from chaos and conflict. And it's not, whatever it is, this person's not being successful at it because it's in a reverse. Okay, you're still moving towards some type of calmer waters. Overall message. This person can't hinder you. And I got the Hermit in that I saw in the reverse. Damn, Three of Cups try to come out. Okay, the Ten of Cups. So you're going toward happiness. Okay. When you go to calmer waters, I said there will be an abundant flow. The Ten of Cups, that's flow. The Six of Swords, that's flow. The Empress, you're a healer. You can heal this energy. And honestly, too, if you're a spiritual worker and you coming out as the Emperor, you're a healer. So you might not be even bothered by the conflict because you're a healer. Someone else is bothered by you moving forward, and they could be projecting that energy on you. Okay, that's what I'm getting. They're projecting that energy. Okay, what's the Three of Cups? The Three of Swords in the reverse. I told you, you heal from whatever this is, whatever conflict somebody doing. It's not going to touch you because you healed. Someone could be a little pissed off because you have healed from them. Okay, a third party situation. Okay. Be mindful because someone could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person could be actually celebrating the fact that, I can't say they celebrate. You could be celebrating the fact that you moved on and you healed from this person. Okay. And you're healed from type of community chaos or confusion. You heal or you're healing, okay? But whatever it is, you know who's a part of what, and you're healed, okay? This Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could be the one that's causing chaos or confusion in your community. They're prevailing it, okay? They're not hiding about it anymore. Someone's mad. They're mad because you healed. It is what it is. And you could be, pointing to yourself, celebrating yourself. This person have no control over this situation anymore, okay? The reverse, okay? Ten of Wands in the upright. So you're moving forward, okay? From a community. Yeah, the Eight of Swords in the upright. You're surrounded by the truth as well, okay? Clear clarity, clear truth is being exposed, okay, about this person in your community. Pisces energy at the bottom of the deck with the Moon card. Hidden secrecy, the agendas has been exposed. Okay, people walking around like they don't know they in the unknown. Okay, with the two of swords in the upright, we got the moon card and the sun card coming out. The yin and the yang energy being balanced and equaled out. You're a spiritual light. What it's all about. You're enlightened by the BS, the bullshit. You're enlightened and you're taking risk. Okay, and you're moving forward into calmer waters. Okay, and someone could be pissed off about that. But that's not your fault. That's not your problem. Someone wants you to stay in the energy where they can harvest from you. All they're doing is using your energy to survive. Okay? They're trying to survive off your energy. That's how they live. Someone could be a vampire. This is how they live. This is how they steal. This is how they gain energy. They harvest your energy and they steal it and they go make false reports or lies or slander you in the community of other people and say that you're starting conflict or whatnot or what have you. And some people just could do it trying to figure out the truth. Okay? Because this person could have told this person, hey, somebody tapped her energy. That pissed me off and da da da. And Divine's like, okay. This person's like, okay. What else? Like someone really think that they're you because they're in your energy 24/7. And somebody's really probably questioning like, why are you in their energy so heavy? What is the problem? What are you doing? Okay? Somebody's being put in their place and they don't like that. And it is what it is. Someone's still with themselves. You going to calmer waters. Like, why is you still here? You're not even on this spiritual level of ascension. So you can't come with that person. That's what the divine is saying. They're making room where this person be illuminated out your energy. That's what's happening. The devil's in reverse. That means whoever's in your energy have no control of whatever is about to come. And that's divine truth. They're looking. The third ones in the upright. They show looking. They have no control over what's supposed to come. And they want it. They want control. They want to control you in the community. Okay? They want people in the community to make you humiliate you. Start conflict when they want you humiliated. That's where they can feed off the energy. Tell me more about this. Tell me about this devil. Why the devil here reversed? What are they trying to control? Because they're in reverse, that means they have no control. My shorts all the way up my thigh. Sorry, y'all. Let me pull it down, pull it down, pull it down, down, down. Okay, we got the Nine of Swords in the upright. So someone could be all in their head. They're all in their head about a situation. Someone could be actually kind of pissed off because they wanted you pissed off to control you about a situation. But the way you prevailing something, that's what kind of take a person likeness into you to kind of keep doing something. Yeah, the Magician and the Eight of Wands, like someone is really giving, is giving some shit. Okay, someone is in their head. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords and the devil. Judgment. I feel like somebody just kind of stopped breathing for a minute, like judgment. Yeah, someone's shocked. Someone's ancestors could be actually attacking someone, coming at someone, or torturing this person. They're the Chariot. This person could be stuck, feeling betrayed, wounded. They're telling me to call your baby. Tell me more about this message, please. Damn, the devil in the upright. This person will not stop. I feel like this is torture. This is crazy. This person that came out twice. Let's see what the fuck this is. God damn it. God damn it. Tell me about the devil in the upright with judgment in the upright with the 9 of swords in the upright with the devil in reverse.
This card combination signifies a powerful spiritual awakening, moving from being trapped by negative energy towards a time of reckoning and ultimately freedom from inner struggles.
What? They done check me. So this is awakening. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. Because I'm channeling something else. I saw you. Hey, how you doing? Judgment is here. So judgment can be some type of awakening call as well. Of somebody being placed under judgment. Coming out of some type of fantasy. Okay, with the 9 of swords, because this is someone trying to control a community of people. And you can be in a community and you could be one person and they could be having a community of people to come against you. And you're going through a deeper spiritual breakthrough, meaning whatever spiritual attack someone's placing on you spiritually wise, mentally, that's breaking off of you. Because both of these people are devils. So if you got 2 devils in your energy and these people doing, you can got a warlock and a witch, okay? I'm just going to tell you what it is. It's a dark witch and a warlock, okay? This dark witch is in power. They have no power to come against you. That this man is stepping in and still trying to do something. They're going through a spiritual awakening. I feel like every time the fuck? What the fuck? Y'all, the shit that these people showing me, bro, they trying to disturb my message. I'm sorry, but y'all, they just show me and slap somebody in the face with oh my goodness, Lord have mercy, Jesus. So moving forward, y'all, the shit that I see when you spiritual, baby, you see some shit. Okay. Anyway, we got the devil in the upright, judgment in the upright, the 9 of swords in the upright, the devil in reverse. So these people are going through some type of awakening, some type of ascension. And it's people in your community too. They're awakened to who you are. Because this community could have been under some type of false delusion about you. Because it says change your community. So those are false narratives being played out. So this community have done woke up to you who you are. And some people didn't know who you were, or some people was exposed to who you were. And someone could have been playing to be you, and something was revealed of who you was in the community. Because karma start happening. Anytime you be looked at as a false person, and they come to figure out, these people see you as who you say you are. Okay, because I was going around some places and I would see people staring at me down. And it wasn't an evil eye. It was to read my energy. And I wouldn't look at them. I wouldn't. I'll keep walking with my head straight. Walking. And then sometimes I put a little spank on and I start twisting. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm who I am. Hell, you want to look? I'm going to give you something to look at. I'm going to shake these little hips and shake this little flat ass. I'm going to give you something to look at. You want to look at me? So, yeah, this community have woken up out of some type of delusion about you. And for some of y'all, you going through a spiritual awakening, like the message said, okay? And some of these people are under, whoever set plot up on you, set trap on you, they're under harsh judgment. And they're still operating like ain't nothing happening. Okay? This is a delusion. something about the truth had to be exposed. Wow. Okay. Is there anything else I need to know about the devil? I guess not. Ain't nothing coming out. So that's still about destiny. It says plan where you want to go. Okay, so someone's trying to make a baby or trying to attack your wounds so you won't have a child. Okay, it's pointless. Any type of spell work being done on you right now, I'm gonna tell you something. It's pointless. It really is. It's pointless. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy because you're protected. There's a shield of protection surrounding you, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because this is a wound. Your wound is protected. I don't care what type of pain you endure, what you experience. Your wound is protected. It's like after you go through this type of attacks or something like that, you automatically heal. You a healer. Your word healing. Your energy. When you speak, you vibrate your whole yanni. That's big truth. Cause I'm talking right now. My shit vibrating like I'm trying to get it on with my voice. That shit's power. Okay, that you're not to be played with like that. Your shit vibrates. Someone played with you the wrong way and they about to be exposed. And it's giving me that someone has childhood wounds and they need to fucking heal. They need to heal. The sun card coming up with the fish in this cup with the page of cups. Someone tried to attack your sexual wounds and they got childhood energy here. Something being exposed, something about a child being exposed. Someone could have put a child in a sex ring as well. All kind of, baby, don't get me started. Please don't get me started because I've been waiting to channel this energy and I'll be insight before I start channeling this type of message because, baby, I'm telling you, I'm going to piss some demons off. And I gotta build up my spiritual realm, my spiritual gate. Because I'm going to piss some people off with what's coming through this message right here. That's the spiritual truth. They're going to be real pissed. Okay? Look. And I tell you. Then I tell you. Then I tell you. They gonna be mad in the motherfucker. Okay? Let me keep going. Tell me about the world card in the reverse. Justice. Justice will be served. Yeah, that's divine truth. So whoever attacked your justice will be served for that. That's karma. Someone probably can't even have kids that attack your womb. And they could be trying to have a child. Okay? And by them can't have a child, that's the biker club. They're protectors too. Okay? They're protectors too. They're making it be known. Okay, so tell me more about this message, please. Yeah, they letting it be known. Because at first I thought they were leaving from here. They didn't leave from here. Yeah. They telling on these people. Look this shit. Look at this shit. Girl, my boy here. Like I just really had to like look up for a minute. Okay, he gonna give me a universal nudge. He gonna tell me something. We got the King of Cups on my wrist. This person could be going to jail. The High Priestess in my hand. Y'all. Whoo. Someone has some psychic abilities, okay? Someone has a deeper inner knowing, okay? There's a high priestess that's involved in a situation, or you could be the emperor and being the high priestess energy because it says you're a spiritual worker. So you're coming up as the high priestess. So that giving you you see justice coming. Mm-hmm. Please don't do that. Please. Do not pull from me. Excuse me, y'all. So someone's a spiritual worker here in a situation with justice and the high priest and the king of cups. This king of cups is sitting right in between this energy. So this person could be guiding you to some type of justice in the justice system, trying to balance something out, balance out the scales of something. Let's see what this is. Tell me about the high priestess in the upright. Clarify with king of cups in the upright, with justice in the upright.
This tarot card combination suggests a time of emotional truth, patience, and balance. It encourages you to trust your intuition and make fair decisions that respect your feeling.
Okay, so justice is being played out, but something about your emotional feelings. Use your psychic gifts to call judgment on a situation. Okay, something that's been going on or happening, you have not prevailed, or you haven't spoke on, and it's you know that someone is abusing the power of authority when it comes to you. It's in a situation. Okay, I'm just really alchemizing. Well, I'm not gonna say alchemizing, but I'm observing the energy surrounding me right now into this message because of what I just experienced earlier. That's just letting me know that this person is doing exactly what I said, abuse of power. Okay, so if you watch the collective reading earlier, so watch the collective reading, go back and watch part 1 and part 2, and then come back and watch this because it's all aligning with each other in this Taurus reading. Okay, watch all four I'll watch all 4 videos. Okay, because it's clarification, it's information coming out, it's being revealed. Okay, someone's abusing their power. To see, please, about the king of pentacles and the king of cups and justice with the high priestess. Yeah, full card in reverse, taking risk. Okay, someone could have fell off a cliff. Okay, this is in reverse. Someone could be drinking. Okay, doing some type of how would I say this? Some type of drug. Someone could be doing drugs as well too, trying to feed off that energy of your energy. This person is trying to with the situation because you're getting justice for something. Okay, and there's something about you calling judgment. Okay, some of y'all might need to call judgment. Okay, we got the emperor coming out the bottom of the deck, so something's being revealed. Okay, tell me more here about this message. Okay, we got the 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. When I get the 9 of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to some type of wealth, financial wealth. This is what somebody after you about, your wealth and your stability. Someone could be attacking that because it say playing where you're going and something's coming in. Some type of balance is coming in where you're going to bear it to plan. Some of y'all probably don't have enough finances to the community. Okay, and you're getting some type of balance in, and someone wants to interrupt that. Someone don't want to see you balanced. Okay, and what's so crazy about it, you're gonna get the balance anyway. Okay, the scales are leveling out. And what's so crazy about it, because these people I can't say these people, but this person can feed off your energy. You can live close by this person. This is why this person's taking full advantage. They could be holding on. I'm holding on for dear life. I'm holding on for dear life. It'd be funny. But there's some justice coming out, okay? There's justice being revealed. Tell me about this sun card here. Because with the sun card being here, that's something being revealed. This is about a child here in a situation. It's also about children. And Horus, like the sun god, okay? Horus is coming out. Okay, I had a vision early. Let's have a quick. Y'all had a vision early. I was just sitting here. And I don't know what had happened or transpired. Something had took place where I endured another child. He actually came to me, that little baby sweetheart. He came to me, and I said, "What's wrong?" I said, "Where your mom at? What you doing over here?" And I looked back. I seen a little tab on the ground and whatnot. That's how they hype cipher energy, and they were using the baby. I speak against that because the babies would not deal with that karma. They would not deal with that karma. These adults gonna have to deal with that karma. Okay, and that's what I'm saying that. So that baby ran to me. And I'm just like, oh, that's what I need. Like, yes, let me touch you, let me heal you, little baby. Like, oh my God. And I said, well, you go to your mama. And I said, run, don't you stop until you get there. Because these kids are innocent. They're not in the knowing, they're being taught this. These kids not in the areas of what's actually happening and what could actually happen to them. They're not in the inner knowing. They're too young to know that. Okay? There will be justice, though. Oh, yeah. For anybody that's organizing crime and to use a child to relay any type of spiritual message, you will get instant karma. And the person that sent the person to help tell a person to sit in their child, you're going to get instant karma. You cannot tag grenade or hurt somebody or relate a message to hyping energy about somebody else's child that we know and in the inner knowing that they're protected. Oh yeah, they highly protected. Okay? And that's divine truth. I cannot tell a lie. Okay? You got the Two of Pentacles in the upright and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay? And what I'm getting with this Two of Pentacles, someone's emotions is imbalanced. Someone is in an emotional place due to a situation with a child. I feel like someone could be pissed off that a child is coming to you. Shit. Somebody mad. Because this is going to bring you some financial balance. And now their emotions are always. And it could be due to somebody actually missing the opportunity to balance something out with you too. Okay? But for all of it to be said and done, someone's emotions is all over the place. Okay? And they don't know how to balance their emotions. Okay? It could be financial emotions as well. And take how it resonates, because this can be you collective in that energy, trying to balance your finances and your emotion due to a child situation. I feel like that's coming up against you and it's being revealed about their emotions. Okay, someone could have did like spells on your money, block your spells, like dig dirt, buried your money. Like you could have gave somebody something and some money and somebody buried that money. Like, I don't want that money. Someone's evil, bro. I'm telling you, they're dark and evil. They could have buried that shit. They could have buried your money where you won't see money. You won't see financial balance. Now somebody's finances being hit. And the childlike energy. Someone is being reminded of their childhood. Okay? Anytime you mess with a high priestess, an emperor in that healing energy, and they doing the spiritual work, you're gonna come into your child. You're gonna see a picture of your child. And that's your image. Your childlike wounds, the energy that you didn't heal. When you was a child, they're seeing that. By coming up against you. Finance, help, emotions, feelings, home, money, health, all of that shit is reflecting back on that person and is reminding them of their child. Because they could be like, man, I'm a grown ass woman, I'm sitting here crying. And they triggering themselves. Okay? It's all about guilt. That's exactly what it is. It's guilt. Okay? And karma this is just the beginning, baby. It ain't they shit ain't even just actually start just happening right now. Okay? When you chosen and shit really start popping off and happening is when you get blessed. When you get blessed, they getting that ass toe up. The same way they tore your ass up. I'm just gonna tell you what God loves, and that's the fucking truth. Judgment. Someone under heavy judgment for this. And look, I can't lie. I won't lie. They hiding this too. They're having financial imbalance. Six of Pentacles in the upright. The Emperor in the upright with the Moon card with judgment. Under heavy judgment. And their emotions, they in their feelings. They want, ooh, baby. This person could be an authority figure in the authority system, breaking spiritual laws, trying to bring in some type of justice, using, dumping, how would I say this? Trying to quote themselves by going to the King of Cups energy, showing themselves as a king, knowing that they're an authority image, they work with authority and breaking laws, hiding their motives and hiding agendas. Be mindful. Be very, very mindful. Okay? Because whatever they're in, the law officials can't help them out of it because it's all spiritual. Now they can send the spiritual police. Okay? But see me, I send the men in black. Oh yeah, I send the men in black knocking at your door to let you in on a little something, something. The same power you got, you reminded me of what I got. I feel like when somebody attack you, they feel like you don't have that type of power, that knowledge. You don't have to have that type of power, that knowledge. But this, I'm going to tell you something. Hold up, wait a minute before I complete that. Ain't they showing up again? They imbalanced. They're emotionally imbalanced, okay? Their emotions everywhere, okay? But sending the men in black, they're going to get a wake-up call. And they're going to forget everything that they've done and be reminded everything about their childhood wounds. That's how the men in black comes in. See, that's a spiritual awareness. It's like awakening that they send you through, the men in black. They don't have to reveal themselves to you. But if they come to you, oh, baby, you in trouble. Okay? They coming to collect. They ain't to play with you. Yeah, you messing with an empress. Come on now. Like, this shit makes sense. We already said the men in black is a part of the aliens. Okay? That's the high service that they send down to put high masters in their positions where they're supposed to be or take them out. Okay? And don't nobody really want to stand and hear the truth. They want to cover up the truth and reveal their just due when they ain't got none. They feeding off your energy. They're feeding off your light energy. They're feeding off of your finances. They're feeding off of your knowledge. They're feeding off of your power, your protection, your healing. They're feeding off of it. Okay? Look at here. They're giving you crumbs. That's crumbs. Six of Pentacles. They're giving one person. They're starving the other one. But they got the scales right here trying to balance. Okay? How you going to balance off of eating off of somebody? There's no balance. That's why that person being starved out. And that's what you got to do them in the energy. Starve them out. But you also have to prevail it too. Okay? And move on. Okay. So tell them about this Sun card in reverse. This person could be a Eastern Mason. Or this person could be anytime you go through this type of warfare with a person, an emperor, this is a warlock. Tell me about this message here with the Sun card and the Star card in reverse. Tell me about the Star card in reverse, please and thank you. They don't want to tell. Why? Yeah. Something's being prevented, Mason Star. This person can work with the Eastern Mason Stars too. They're affiliated with a lot of people, man. And some of y'all don't even know this person is being revealed to you in the energies. Okay? This person didn't tell you what they're a part of. They're a part of a whole cartel. Whole secret side of a cult. These are all Freemasons, Eastern Stars. I heard that bitch know everything about me. Energy don't lie. Okay, this person's involved in a lot of things. Sex rings, sex covenants. Okay, sex parties. What's this? The Knight of Swords in the reverse. Tell me more of this message here. So someone's trying to charge in at this person. I'm telling you, you in the inner knowing. I'm gonna just be real with you. Someone knows the magic that somebody did on you. They know what they did. Somebody know what they did. And this person could be trying to charge at this person or coming after this person because they did it to somebody else. I had a vision. I'm gonna tell you something. I had a vision. How long I've been in there? I'm about to end it in a minute, y'all. I had a vision about me. Where was I? I was in the middle. I had met my person, false person, out in Port Arthur somewhere, and we were at a laundromat, and spirit physically, okay, they showing me the spiritual lines, right? Like, damn, I see that clear as day. What's your point? What's the point? Anyway, so I end up meeting him there. I came from out of town from Fort Worth, and I met him in his hometown. Y'all, when I got there, um, I gave him $20. That motherfucker didn't say thank you or nothing. That was my last 20. I had no more money after that. So I wasn't tripping because I was getting paid the next day. But it was just the principle. Like, I started looking at him funny. Like, he took the money and was like, man, I don't feel good. I'm hungry. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to leave and go get something to eat. I ain't like, and I'm like, what? And he said, don't forget what he said. He said, I know you want some. I was like, no, I got my baby with me. And he peeped in the car. He saw my son in the back, my baby all in the back, and whatnot or what have you. But I just didn't feel comfortable that night. I just felt like something was off. And damn sure enough, that person I saw me spiritually wise, and it was a white car in front of us, me and him, and I was standing in front of his truck, and I had a machete, and I was shooting at these people, and he was just fucking standing there. It's like he put me on the front line for him. What that sound like? A sacrifice. All right. Somebody know what this person did, and somebody after this person. They trying to put you as a sacrifice for these people to gain something from you. Or this person could be he in debt. Spiritual debt with people. She said, why are you talking about him? You're not doing nothing to you. She said he ain't. Yeah, it's a game. Fuck game. Fuck energy. Tell me more about this message moving forward. Eight of Swords. This person's trapped around the situation here. They can't bypass it. Okay? Some truth could have been exposed about this person, what they did. Okay? That's led into some type of judgment call. Okay? Because some people they're breaking laws in the community. Okay? Six of Wands, victory and good news. Someone could have been trying to block you out from that. This person could have been trying to gain that. Okay? Four of Wands is something about a home. This is your home environment. Someone was attacking your home environment. Okay, we got here, what they say? Change your community. Okay? So this person's under harsh judgment. And they could be literally going to some type of spiritual jail, but whatever the jail time is to protect them. If they do go to jail for something, it's for their own protection. Because other people are after them. You got a Page of Cups. Okay, guys, give me one more card and we're going to close it out. I'll give you a word of advice. Yeah, the death card. They don't want something to end. They want to keep doing something. Yeah. And that's what's leading them to danger. Okay. I feel like somebody in my energy. That energy is so nasty. It's so fucking nasty. We got gift. It says use your opportunities wisely. It says endings. It's time to say goodbye. This person's getting all the signs that they need. Yeah, look at here. It says be kind to your friend. Be lying to your friend or behind your friend or something like that. Y'all, this friend, and you could have been, it said be loyal. You could have been loyal to this person. You could be seeing like this person's a dog. Okay? And I'm seeing like, not like a doggish person. For some of y'all can feel that way. I'm getting more like this energy, like being like a dog watcher, like having people to watch you, keep the eye on you in the community. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it says you got look, I can't even read right. It says opportunity. Okay, changes is coming just in time. Okay, we got guardian angel. Trust your guardian angel. Okay, like they can't say they didn't see it. Okay, like they can't say they didn't see them signs, baby, because I was right there. They was right there. They saw all them signs, y'all. They lying. They lying. Okay. They lying. They saw them signs. Okay, guys, like, share, subscribe, and comment to the channel. Comment. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm talking too fast. Comment, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Bye.